Howdy! SimTheWorld here. We are back with our Alpine expansion playthrough on Farming Simulator 19. So it is the first day of late spring. I know last episode I forgot to collect our money for our contracts. Silly me. But yeah, let's collect all that money. We're actually going to need it today. And I'm just seeing fertilizing contracts, so we're not missing much. Today's we're making some money. That's good and bad. So I did clean everything like I mentioned yesterday. Yeah, everything looks good. It's all repaired up. Everything is hosed down. I got the Total Mixed Rations mixer out. That way, I want to clean up a little bit of the cows. I also, we can jump in and take care of that as I talk. I want to get some of those rations already pre-made, because the amount that they have in the inventory is only 2 days worth. Now, when we switched over to seasons, I had like 35,000 liters already stored. I think it's a 7-day amount in base game, but when you go to seasons, they only allow you to do 2 days at a time. So if we pop over to the cows menu, you can see we have 14,000 left in there. So that's we get 16,000 liters out of the container there. So if we have one ready to go, I think that'll be best for the future. I'm also going to go ahead here and refill their water, but this does lead us to the issue I've found. Like I mentioned, I usually try to go ahead and take a look at what we're going to do for the day. Obviously there's still no corn contracts or anything like that, so I was a little disappointed to see, but I suppose there are worse things. I guess I would have rather have done fertilizing contracts than the issue I ran into today. So I'm going to go show you with the straw unbaler, what we use to lay out the straw in the pen. It doesn't appear to be working quite right. And we've been using it like every day, a couple times a day, so that's what makes it interesting. An interesting issue indeed. Yeah, if we get in here, ooh, now this is weird. Let me play around with this bale, see if I can't get that in. Oh wow! So this changes everything. So I was I kept having an issue where I'd put a new straw bale in and it wasn't registering, and I wasn't able to fill the straw, to the point where I was trying different bales. I bought some new straw bales and it just wouldn't work. So that is such a big relief, because the alternative, what I was about to say, was we were going to have to buy a new machine because this had glitched out. And that was not what I was looking to do, because any alternative was like $25,000, and that was going to take a significant hit to what we have already. So, boy, that changes everything, and that makes me really happy to see. All right, perfect. So, with that being said, let's go take a look at what we can do in the alternative. Oh yeah, that's right. I was just talking about doing mixed rations. So let's go over. I'm going to get this tractor set up, because we're not going to be able to utilize it quite yet. It still needs, the cows still have a couple days worth of food, but it'd be nice to have this all ready to go. That way, when they do start running low, there's never a point where they run out of food. I want the Yes, I want the bale fork off of this because we're going to need it. I need to grab a hay bale and another straw bale and throw it in the mixer. And I will grab the weight for this. Although I've noticed that this weight we could probably use with a little bigger one to make things a little easier. Yeah, see, the tractor's still tipping forward. I don't like that. Yeah, we need a better tool in the future. Something that can handle all these heavy bales. So yeah, we need one straw bale in here. Perfect. And of course, instead of using the silage bales we have there, I'm going to use the silage out of the pit. I do find that a little easier to utilize. We need one hay bale, and then the rest will be silage. I think I have to come over here, and I want one. Okay, it's right there. Very convenient. I really like these little, this little setup for the hay bales. We have far more than we're going to need for a while. Like, it would be wise to get that field and start doing something that we can collect the straw on and set up another straw location, keep the bales nearby. Okay. In that goes. Let me jump into the other tractor. Let's take a look at the mixture too. So yeah, we have the right amount of hay and the right amount of straw. Now we just need to fill up the rest with silage. For this, we can use our milling machine. Kept this milling machine in place of the what was that? Yeah, that little handheld device. Would have been nice, but this has been much more useful to us. Let's see, am I stuck? I don't want to be stuck. There we go. Okay, I had to lower it. That was the issue I was running into. Now we can move through this, collect up the silage. I think we just want to fill this up until it's full. Get that straw back in line. And a little bit further, just a little bit more. There we go, it's full. This pit has been fantastic. I do think I'd like to keep using it going forward. We can turn on the mixer. Those ratios look perfect. And we now have 100% total mixed rations. So this is all set to go for the cows. Why don't I don't want to leave it out in the open. We're going to need this tomorrow, so I'm going to put it back under here. Maybe not even tomorrow. It might take a couple days for him to get through all the food. It'll be, oh, my backing job is just terrible today. I don't want to ding anything up. We just repaired everything. We washed. Everything is clean and ready for a new season. Alright, so I realized my struggle was I needed to switch over to the tractor to disconnect from the back. I haven't had that issue much, so oops. Alright, so I think the water is taken care of. They're good on straw. We have total mixed rations ready to go just as soon as they run out of food or they start running low. I'll clean up this little bit of food that they've thrown out. we are moving right along with the cash. Again, we don't have any corn contracts yet. Let's take a look at the... Everything looks good here. That is fantastic to see. We're up to 62%, so they are getting happier. And we've got almost 6,500 liters. Perfect. Now this is also, this will tell you how the prices are affected throughout the season. Let's take a look at milk here. I think milk is on. Those are animals. I see. Oh, there's milk. I was blind. So it looks like autumn's a good time to sell. It looks like prices are about ready to start dropping for milk production. So we might want to look into some way of storing the milk other than just in the barn, in the cases there. The truck isn't big enough. I'll be looking into that going forward to see if we can't get like some really large container just to put and collect the milk as we go forward. I think for us, in the meantime, I'd like to keep doing some jobs, collecting some money, and keep moving towards buying that field. Looks like we still have fertilizing contracts, unfortunately. So we just did that yesterday. I'm not going to take you along for that. The field, the back fields, the grass still isn't tall enough to really cut. There's no point in doing it here. So yeah, we're just in a waiting game for spring to end. Like, I'd like to say it was, maybe we should have kept it at 9-day seasons. But at the same time, I do like the ability to make some cash. The hay's getting kind of, or the grass is getting tall. But, yeah, I'll check into some mods. I'll do some fertilizing today, and I think we're going to need to buy some more fertilizer. So some of what we make today is just going to cover that cost. But I'll check in with you guys at the end of the day and see how we did. Welcome back. So, as you can see, I did end up doing some more fertilizing jobs. I ended up filling the fertilizer. That cost $15,000. It was quite a bit. The astute among you might have noticed, not only in that last frame there, you might have seen what we purchased, but the $15,000 doesn't account for the $45,000 that we've spent today. It was an expensive day, for sure. I think at least the contracts we took... Let me stop here. Yeah, the contracts we took, I took 12 and 9 and 10 again. These are quick ones, they pay a decent amount, and I can run like 4 passes over each one and finish it pretty quickly. So I like those, they pay decent. This should have now paid for the fertilizer that we bought, so we broke even on that. Now, about the other $28,000 that we spent, I was digging through mods. It was hard to find something specific that would take care of it, but I found this milk tank. Now this looks really cool. I'm pretty excited about this. Let me pop over to the garage and I'll show you guys. So this milk tank, it was originally $28,000. It holds 750,000 liters. The other option that we had when we were looking in the store earlier was in fact this guy here. This was $20,000, but it only holds 10,000 liters of milk. And it's significantly cheaper per day cost. I didn't make the mod, $1 a day. I am certainly going to take that though. So it's much cheaper comparatively. It holds a lot more milk. That way, I don't expect that we'll ever fill this unless we get like hundreds of cows. But I don't want to say never, because let's take a look at our cow situation now. Their health is slowly increasing. Hopefully we'll have them back up to 80%. I'm not seeing any that are... Yeah, there's no next animal. They're either not fertile or it's just blank here. So, still waiting for that. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the cows and get them ready for the night. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So if you have any suggestions going forward, please let me know. I'm still new to this. We're still waiting for this grass to grow so we can start to bale it. Also trying to save some money so we can buy that field. But if there's something else I should be looking into as well, please let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates of future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.